everybody. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. So today is Thursday, January 26th, 2023. Currently 8:17 p.m. So I just want to go ahead and make a quick episode. Okay, very quick. All right. So this episode is gonna be about Desantis new law in Florida not to have advanced placement African American studies. Okay. Now, fun fact about moi, I actually attended a high school that had advanced placement African American literature. Okay? So, me, from my personal experience, having AP African American literature opened my eyes to African American literature that I probably wouldn't have been exposed to at that age if it wasn't for that class. Okay? However, this law is literally a wake-up call for everybody. It is a wake-up call for every black and brown people to teach their young ones that
But how did he say
mommy's doing her episode. It is crucial that you teach your young babies that exactly. You live in an unfair world, okay?
No, I don't.
So therefore, it is my responsibility to teach you about your history, your heritage, okay? It's nobody's responsibility but mine, okay?
But I don't care. How did I say that?
Right. So everybody out there, it is your responsibility to teach your kids your heritage and your culture, because we all know black and brown people will be the ones to get the short end of the stick.
The black people.
So this is why I am definitely pro.
But we're not friendly.
Let me finish. I am pro segregation at a certain age. Why? Because you have the Asian community, you have the Jewish community, you have the Venezuelan community, you have the Brazilian community, you have quote unquote wealthy communities that segregate their kids at a very young age in these private schools, and that are geared to teach not only their culture and heritage, but also their language, their native language. Okay? So Hebrew, they teach them Hebrew, they teach them Chinese, they teach them Mandarin, they teach them Japanese, they teach them all sorts of wonderful, wonderful things that I do not oppose. However, since black and brown communities are always getting the short end of the stick, you have to start looking out for yourself. Again, the Indian community, the native...
Get your glasses on your...
Stop! So, the Native Americans, okay, have segregated themselves from the overall, American society because they want to preserve their history and their culture and their way of living. They do not want any type of outside influences. And I've been saying this forever and ever, that black communities need to do the same. And I know we tried, but we got to keep trying again to take ourselves out of this so-called, of this so-called American dream or whatever it is. You have Yeah, I mean, like, I do know they have subcultures of African American wealthy. They have wealthy black African Americans in Maryland that are, they're secluded but yet included. You get what I'm trying to say? I do know that. You have to be in the know. However, majority of those people would be considered, a quote unquote sellout because, they don't teach their culture. They don't admire their culture. When you see them walking outside, they don't wear African prints because, it's a mess. So, like I said before, black and brown people, listen up. We live in a very, very unfair world. So, therefore, you got to make sure you teach your own kids the values that you want them to learn and the history that you want them to learn. Do not allow your school to be the sole provider to teach your kids your history, your heritage, and your values. It starts from home. So, DeSantis could do whatever he wants, but that should wake you up that you should not depend on anybody to teach your kids about African American history. Point blank, period. That's all I had to say. All right, everybody. So, with that being said, okay, let's go ahead and close this episode with our theme song, which is hashtag 123 ONLY. 123 ONLY. Nameless fame. Yeah, that's me. 123 ONLY. All right, till next time, everybody. Bye.